the square root of twice a number, that would be the square root of 2x, is, that becomes an equal sign, 4 less than the number. The word less we have to watch out for. It's not 4 minus x, it's x minus 4. 4 less than the number that you're starting with. There's the equation. We're going to do exactly what we've been doing. We're going to square both sides again. Squaring the left gives us 2x. Squaring the right gives us a FOIL problem, x minus 4 times x minus 4. Doing the FOIL problem, we get x squared minus 8x plus 16. We need this set equal to 0 because it's a quadratic equation, so we subtract 2x off of each side. Now we have 0 equals x squared minus 10x plus the 16. That will factor into x minus 2 times x minus 8. And we have two solutions of 2 and 8. Let's check to see if the 2 works. 2 times 2 is 4. Square root of 4 is 2. On the right, 2 minus 4 is negative 2. Oops, we can't have a negative 2 there, so boop, that doesn't work. Now let's try the 8. 2 times 8 is 16, which square roots to a 4, so 4 on the left. 8 minus 4 makes 4 on the right. So 8 is the only solution to this equation because 2 was the extraneous solution that we needed to get rid of. Okay, now we move on to the most difficult of these problems, and these are going to take a little bit more space and be a little bit more involved. Notice how there are two radicals in this equation. The one on the left is already isolated, and you can't isolate the one on the right because if you subtracted off the 3, the one on the left wouldn't be isolated. So you're pretty much stuck with that 3 hanging around somewhere. So I'm going to leave it right where it is and go straight to the squaring process. On the left, we lift off the radical and we have x plus 13. On the right, because of that plus sign, we have a FOIL problem. This is the square root of x minus 2 plus 3 times the square root of x minus 2 plus 3. Left side, no change, stays x plus 13. On the right side, however, we've got a FOIL problem. The first term of FOIL, root x minus 2 times root x minus 2, is x minus 2. Then outer part of FOIL is radical times 3, so 3 radical. Inner part of FOIL is 3 times radical, so 3 radical and 3 radical add together and make 6 roots of x minus 2. Then 3 times 3, the L part of FOIL, makes plus 9. Okay, I'm going to do a couple steps at once. Notice how we still have a radical in our problem. So the goal now is going to be isolate this radical and square again. Now I'm going to begin by subtracting x on each side, and I'm also going to combine the like terms that are on the right. So on the left side I've got just the 13 after the x's get subtracted off, and negative 2 plus 9 makes 7, plus this 6 roots of x minus 2. Now we're going to subtract the 7 on both sides to isolate the radical. That gives us 6 equals 6 roots of x minus 2. Dividing off the 6 will fully get that radical by itself on the right hand side, and we're going to have 1 equals the square root of x minus 2. Finally, at long last, we're able to square both sides again. Because we are squaring this equation twice, we have to be extra sure to double check our answer. Squaring the 1 on the left, we get a 1. Squaring on the right, we lift off the radical and have x minus 2. Adding 2 to both sides, it appears we have 3 as our solution. Now let's take that 3 and substitute it back in and see if it works. 3 plus 13 is 16, which square roots to give us a 4, so left side 4. On the right, 3 minus 2 is 1, which square roots to 1, plus the 3 makes the 4 that was on the other side. Yeah, so this one does check, and we do have a valid solution. If the 3 did not check, we'd have no solution, and that can happen on these problems.